Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Giggles Children's Theater here at St. Joseph's Children's Hospital, and we are in Paterson, New Jersey. I am so excited that you guys could join us today. We have an amazing, amazing Giggles show for you. I want to start out by giving some shout outs to all the pediatric patients here tuned in to Giggles Channel 55. Hi to everybody upstairs in pediatrics and pediatric ICU and step down, and everybody up on pediatric hematology and oncology. I hope this is going to be a really great day for you guys. And of course, everybody here at St. Joe's in Paterson, in Wayne, and the St. Vincent Nursing Home in Cedar Grove, New Jersey. I am so excited that we are going to introduce from the television show The Voice, Caroline, Pennell, and Jacquie Lee.
I first started singing when I was probably like 7 years old. My parents are big radio car singers, and I have a bunch of siblings, and it just started as a really fun thing that we all used to sing in the car and sing in the house, and ever since then I've just loved it. It's such a fun thing for me to do.
I have been singing since about 3rd grade, and I was really shy, and I never knew that I could sing or anything. And then I sang to the radio one time, and my mom heard me, and then she forced me to sing in front of her and my uncle, and I was really scared. So then I went in a closet, and I turned off all the lights, and I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
And that's not an easy first song to sing.
It's surprisingly kind of hard.
It was the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, me and Jackie are so young as it is. We just go to school every day. There's not really much that we, can say we've done so far, but it was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life. I've made some of, the best friends I have, and I will never forget it, and I will always, treasure those 6 months that I had.
I can say the same, really. It was definitely the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. And it was just an amazing experience, especially because it sort of validates that I actually want to be a singer for the rest of my life. So it was a really good feeling for me to just get out there and see what it's like. And I came back home with so much to gain from it, especially these relationships that I have with the other contestants now.
What about the other contestants? Did you become friends with them as well?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard not to get to know everybody on such an intimate level, just because we spent every waking moment together, and it was such a unique experience. And to have, at least 10 people who knew exactly what you were going through. I mean, it was hard not to form relationships like that. So, they're all like our big brothers and sisters.
Sounds good. You too, Jackie, right?
Yeah, I can say personally for us, from the beginning, we definitely were the two from Jersey who were the same age, and we both went super far in the competition, so obviously we were best friends. And it's weird because I didn't think that I personally would connect with other people. Me and Caroline were really close with James Walpert, and when I first saw him, I was like, that's not who I'm going to be best friends with. And it's me and Caroline, we sort of formed a little group. It was me, Caroline, James, Matt, and Cole. And it was just really exciting because obviously we all know what we were going through, and we were all goofy, and we all stayed up really late and watched cartoons together. So it was one of those things where it's really cool, especially being in high school, to have met such real down-to-earth people.
Upstairs, just talking about the friendships that you've made or relationships that you've had. one of her questions was, "What was it like? What was your relationship with your mentor like?" So, Caroline, can you speak to that first?
Yeah, I mean, when we got to spend time with our coaches, and mine was CeeLo, it was really fun, and it became less intimidating the farther on we went in the competition, and it just became fun and silly, and it was like a place of, mutual respect, and the further I went on in the competition, the more I viewed my coach as a friend more than like a mentor. I mean, I think I walked away with a really great relationship with not only the other contestants but with him, and it was really silly. I mean, not all of it is shown on camera, so the silly parts where we don't always get the words right to the song, or we don't always sing the right note, you know, fun things.
How about you, Jackie?
Yeah, I can say the same pretty much. Is with Christina, I was super intimidated the first time I met her, and there wasn't as much time to get one-on-one time with her, so to really connect to her. And that's sort of what motivated me to get further and further into the competition, because as the competition moved forward, I got to spend like way more time with her, and she was such a sweet person. She completely opened her heart to me. She took me in as like her little sister. And I mean, specifically, there was one moment, and it was during finale. She just pulled me aside from all the chaos, and she demanded that I meet her in her trailer. And I went into her trailer, and she was and I was like so scared, and she was just like, "Oh no, I just know that nobody's gonna bother you in here, so I just wanted to pull you in and wish you luck and just give you some downtime." So she was just really sweet, and she was always thinking of me. And she obviously, me and her still keep in touch, and she gave me her email and a really cool journal at the end of this whole thing, and I got to sing happy birthday to her on her birthday. So she's been awesome.
So, Caroline and Jackie, I have a pediatric patient on the telephone. His name is Jacob, and he would like to ask you ladies a question. Go ahead, Jacob.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jacob. Ask your question.
So, can you sing whatever you want on The Voice?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question. Um, And I guess I'll go first. There's a lot of people whose jobs are dedicated to finding the right song for everyone to sing and making sure that everybody is comfortable with what they're singing when they get on stage. So at the end of the day, it's most important that you as a singer are comfortable with what you're singing. And I think for the most part, a lot of us definitely went up on that stage and got to sing what we wanted to sing. And which was really cool because we kind of got to, create our own experience through the music we chose.
Thank you, Caroline. How about you, Jackie?
Yeah. You definitely have a strong say in what you want to sing because you're the artist and they respect that completely. But there are so many other factors that go into it, like clearance, which is like the original artist who made the song or who wrote the song needs to give you permission to sing it on the TV show. And then your coach needs to sort of be on the same page as you, and a lot of the producers also need to see eye to eye with you. So in the end, if you have a really strong feeling about a song that could be amazing and you get the clearance, then you pretty much can sing whatever you want, um, which is really cool because, like Caroline said, it's like you are the one who gets to be the artist in this experience.
Great question. Jacob, do you have a follow-up question?
What?
Did you have another question, Jacob?
Nope.
No? Okay. Do you want to say goodbye to Caroline and Jackie?
I already know what to sing in the show.
Oh, what would you sing?
I want to sing Let It Go from the movie Frozen by Idina Menzel.
Jacob,
Wow,
are you a performer
that's a
too?
good one. That is a hard song to conquer.
I'm like an entertainer.
That
Cause
is.
a school play myself of the Aristocat.
So you were in a school play, so you're an entertainer yourself, right? Right, Jacob? Okay. Um, might I interrupt this for just 1 second and maybe see if Jacob, you'd like to sing a little bit to Caroline and Jackie?
Sure. Okay. Snow grows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. Kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't fail, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
That was amazing. Thank you.
That was great. That was so good, Jacob.
That was
Wow.
Did you
You're
expect to
sticking
be
with singing, right?
serenaded?
Yeah.
Jacob, how old are you?
8.
You're 8. I think there may have to be a special. I think there may have to be. There may have to become a special section of The Voice for even younger set. I think you're definitely be a
Seriously.
contestant.
Clearly.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much. Do you want to say goodbye to Caroline and Jackie?
Okay.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Oh. Well, me and Jackie had a tutor while we were there, and that's primarily probably why we became such good friends, because we were, locked in a room for hours doing our homework, and we definitely were given, an opportunity to keep up with our work and maintain our schoolwork. And our tutor there, Wendy, she became one of our friends. She's awesome, and it was nice because we didn't feel like we were too far behind, and school became kind of, a way for us to get away from all of the chaos of, a television show. We kind of just got to relax and, distract ourselves with homework.
Good. How about you, Jackie? How was it for you?
Yeah, school was awesome. I mean, obviously going in, we saw the schedules and we were like, are you kidding?
Oh,
We're like,
I know.
we have like 5 more hours to our day of just work. And in the beginning, it was like overwhelming because you're like, how is this possible? Like, it's barely possible to get everything done as it is. But then we met our tutor, and her name was Wendy, and she was way more than just tutor to us. She was pretty much a therapist, and she
Yeah.
was just amazing with us, and she made it really comfortable, and just really we were motivated to do the work. And I mean, once we got in the room together, we instantly bonded because it was just a weird connection that we all had because we're really going through the exact same thing. We are pretty much on the same schedule. I mean, and it was a nice getaway towards the end, it got very crazy and chaotic. And once we went to school, it was like we just got to take a breath and read an English book or do some math problems, and it really helped, surprisingly.
Sounds good. Sounds like when what do they say? Do what you love, and you never work a day in your life. So it sounds like
Yeah,
that was your
exactly.
experience. Great. Okay. Well, we're about coming to the close of our half hour, and I just wanted to say, happy holidays to you both, and thank you for coming. Was there any last things you wanted to say to our pediatric patients, Caroline?
Thank you so much for, just watching the show if you do, and even if you don't. I mean, hearing Jacob sing was probably like the best thing that I have ever heard, even after hearing, people professionally sing on The Voice. I've never been a part of a kind of conference like this or a kind of, activity like this, and thank you so much for having me. And you guys are you're really, special kids, so thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Jackie?
I pretty much second that, but yeah, Jacob, truly an inspiration for people like us. It was just incredible, and it was amazing, and it was something that I'm always going to remember. And
Yeah.
this has just been amazing, and thank you guys so much for giving us this time to do stuff like this, because it means a lot. It really does. And any time in the future, obviously, we would love to do this again, because this was amazing.
That sounds great to me. I would love it, truly. Well, what can I say? This was an amazing experience that actually came about from a call from Christopher Welch from Glowpoint. So, Christopher Welch and everybody over at Glowpoint, thank you very much for organizing this. Caroline and Jackie, I best wishes to you in your future, and congratulations. I think you're an inspiration to everyone here. And I just wanted to say thank you again for donating your time and your effort for joining us today. And hope you can come back soon. Okay? So thank you, ladies, very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Giggles Children's Theater here at St. Joe's Hospital in Paterson, New Jersey. I'm Marie. I'm the director of the theater, and I hope you enjoyed this very, very special link up with Jacquie Lee and Caroline Pennell from The Voice. Happy holidays, everybody. All the best in the new year, and thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.